So, hello everybody. Hey YouTube. It's been a long time. Um, it's 2023, December the 3rd. And it had so many changes happen in my life. And then just going through the transition. I think right now I'm coming up here right now because I'm going through that point in time where more transitioning. I think maybe I'm graduating. This might be the final exam. So I'm going to hit these social platforms off and get some stuff going. So I got plans, like I'm going to pull some cards and stuff, but I wanted to chit chat. So I got plans to use this deck, the Season of the Witches and stuff. Uh, I'm going to use this deck. I thought this was so cute. I got, excuse me, I don't even remember all the hip hop quiz that's up in this deck. Uh, Life has really changed. BET used to be very accessible. Um, I guess I was one of those hood girls that had a lot of bootleg cable. So as you know, the digital world transitioned in, watching TV became different and had to have apps, and then a lot of the way that music was introduced started changing, and I went on a lot of these social media platforms. So I'm not sure of everybody who might pop up in that, but I'm gonna let y'all definitely know if I know who it is or I don't know who it is. Um, I'm just gonna do an all signs reading. Um, guess it's gonna be just a general all signs reading. I'm gonna freestyle the spread. My oracle cards, I'm gonna use probably pull four of those to be elemental energy, and then I'm gonna get a tarot deck, and I'm gonna pull the tarot deck out and see like the closing of it. I really don't want to be up here too long, and it's not because of, well, not 100%. I think the cancel culture thing is only about 10% of it. It's just I just have a lot of changes, and right now, like I said, I feel like I'm in my final exam, and I'm doing my spiritual thing. I really don't know what to look forward to. I've been so encompassed in my own life because 2023 has been a very cigarette, right? 2023 has been a very good year, a unique, triumphant year for me. It actually started way before. That's a lot of the reason I really slowed down because uh, a lot of things needed to be about me and me getting myself together in a way that I don't know whether it's suitable. I don't know the right word, but I'm still on my journey. I think that's just life in its own way. Um, Still on my expansion journey. When I said that, I felt somebody said life is a journey. So now I kind of understand what they said meant now. God, and that was like 2017 when that person said that to me. This is 2023. Uh, I've been like really tapped into the energy. Uh, from my perspective, this is a very recyclable energy, karmatic energy. It have a lot of years blended in at this point in time of this energy that's going on. in this recycling process, it's very karmatic. Um, I do see it still going into the next year. I really can't tell how far therefore whether it's going to be the whole year or longer. I don't know how to really size. I don't really over attempt in trying to size into timing because timing is interesting to me. Just like now. So let's go ahead and go. Um, Shuffle out these oracle decks, right? And I took out the season of the witch and hip hop queens. I'm about to do the hip hop queens. Okay. But he do have keywords up here on this oracle deck. All right. So let's go ahead and get 4 oracle cards, right? So we do know what the elements are, right? And we're gonna go with just 4 elements. Let me say it that way, because it depends on your interpretation, your background and education, and how you perceive elements. So for this reading, I'm gonna go with the basic common 4, and that's air, water, earth, and fire. So I'm gonna go with those basic, okay? And we just see. And then I have 4 oracle cards. Oh, let me get closer up. All right, now I have 4 oracle cards to represent in the energy in the air. As I do this reading for you to consciously and guided. Okay, that's 2. I just need 2 more. And what we do is just select the oracle cards after the fact. The season of the witch oracle cards after I get the next 2. There's 4 elements: air, water, fire, earth. 2 more cards. You complete the 4 element message. Put those back. Okay. We'll put these back there. Alright. Hold on. This told you that recycle. This whole recycle. So I think we're still gonna be on the recycle part of this. We're gonna get a confirmation together if all these 4 cards come out now anyway. All right. I had a 4 oracle cards. Let's see if we don't have these 4 come out. That looked like what it was supposed to be one. I didn't pick it. I wasn't sure which one it was meant to be. All right. Okay, I got 2. And I have 2 more. I'm going to take the 2 that's faced up. And the one that fell face down, I'm going to put that as the shadow card when the time comes. Janae Monet. Okay, I have heard about her. I know I have heard her music. So Miss Monet has came up with Fluidality. Okay. Let's get an oracle card to go with this. I kind of like this a little bit. So, I think for me, after I do this, I'm going to see what comes up for some songs for the ones I don't know about. Because one of these I know about. And it's interesting. So let's see, the oracle card that came up for this one is crystals and herbs. Oh, what medicine, what sacredness to be whole. A dash of healing straight from mother's home. Okay. So I think this is going to be more of a air energy than anything in my opinion. Now the word kind of thinks of water, but I think it's going to be more air. Why I think it's more air is because of the crystals and the herbs, right? Um, in a way, it says mother's home. That's a conscious thing that's going on. So it's saying, I feel like within this energy right here, right? It's saying our thoughts are real, our thoughts are illusionary. Manifestation is a union, it's a melody when you got herbs and crystals. So you're talking about there's a union of alignment, right? There's a union of alignment that makes manifestation come true. And within the fluid, and within this alignment, there's a burden of proof. There's the reality burden of proof, which goes with our ego, our perception, was all get computed in our mind, and then it downloads into our body. All that information at a light speed. That's what the fluidality is. At a light speed. So the awareness is actually where the download begins. Okay. So that's interesting. So we got Spinnerella came up. So I know Spinnerella got old school. She was a DJ. You know what I'm saying? She was nice. One of the first female um, DJs um, in the business. She really had a lot of diversity. I remember a lot of controversy. I used to read the hip hop magazine. So we talking about between the two people that stands out the most is old school and new school. And then we got transition, we got fluidality. Both of them kind of is like old school and new school, right? So let's see what it is about this old school, new school. All right. So this might be the earth energy. I think this is talking about earth energy, in my opinion. So we're going to see what match up with the oracle deck, okay? All right. Cauldron. So can it be water? I don't know. It says, bewitching, yes it be, blinking you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. I think it's earth. Because the reason why I listen to the way that it's saying is, pay attention to your layout, pay attention to the location you at, pay attention to the people that's there. Um, this counts in the overall picture. Make sure that, it's going to go by your conscious mind anyway, whether you separate events don't separate events. It's going to talk to you to keep your motivation going, to keep life going, to keep time going. So no longer how long it stays in is meant to play out in the time that it's going to play out. Whether you complete it sooner than later will be determined by you. Yeah. All right. Now, superstition. Kaylani? Kaylani? I hope I ain't messing her name up. Now I'm not even sure about her at all. But it got superstition. I think this is fire. I think this is the fire. And the reason why I feel like this is the fire is because the way she looks. The symbols that's on her body. The tattoo and the artwork that's on her body. And the thing is, superstition is a common desire, especially in this business, well, all of it. And when we talk about religion itself, when we talk about life itself, it's a superstition. There's been a whole epidemic about the Matrix. It was a superstition. When we say things is fascist, it's a superstition. Because what we're doing is exacerbating the moral compass of right and wrong. We putting our energy out in the air to reflect our aura energy to the universe. The universe that supplies each and every one of us our singular desire to our belief, from whether it stems from atheist to monothesis, whether it stems from our personal boundaries to the approval of worthiness in a supernatural form that give us the strength and the confidence to walk every day. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with this one. All right. One card, please. One card for superstition. One card for superstition. Dark moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath. Waiting for you to release its ghost. Yeah, fire. You know, the thing of me and being a geek I am, it is so amazing the similarity to whether we want to say Oshkosh Records, or we say that somebody, artificial intelligence is a program, or we go from reinventing cars to driverless cars. The recycle formula, and you know, I believe the ghost that's within is, where did we meet that we not getting along, and we know we not getting along when we arguing. But how do we not see we getting along and we sharing ourselves? Is that the ghost that's in the closet that give us our confidence? That we very rarely sit back and go into the deepest, darkest points to really analyze this, to analyze what is this superstition? What is the superstition that beholds me, that bewithers me, that walks with me every day in the shadow? What is this shadow that shadow work cannot cure? All right. Oh, we got Queen Latifah, respect. Yes, I feel like this is definitely water. Respect is definitely a water energy. It's emotional satisfaction. It's an emotional thought that we keep flowing through. It's the thing that when we say we're wearing our hearts on our sleeve, or we need to watch out for this. Respect is a thriving. And not depending on how Queen Latifah might be for many of people. Let's go to it from when we're talking about the water. Let's use the artistic concept that comes with water energy, and let's go to the actress herself and the different styles of movies that she played in. Now she played in a lot of them that deal with money and family. Even the last one that she just did had something to do with money. Set It Off had something to do with money. I forgot that one that she did when she was working in the federal building and they was throwing away the money bills. I forgot the name of that. But let's look at the artistic concept that's there that the water energy is producing. Let's take it from there. We can also go from the artistic aspect of singing itself into her music. We can go to the artistic aspect of her having a talk show. So what I'm saying in this respect and why I feel is water is because I see the artisticness, the creativity that comes out of the water energy when I see this card. Now, let's go ahead and get an oracle card for clarification. Let's get this oracle card for clarification. We have bets. Bets. All right. Invoke that power and fear, not the hidden. Invoke that power and fear, not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. You know, that is so much of water energy right there because it's talking about there have been like union strikes in the artistic world and in the creative world. There's been a lot of union strikes that's going on. There's been a lot of union strikes. So you got bet. You got bet. Shadow card here is the veil. The complete, well, that's a veil. And then the whole elements. The shadow card, we have Megan Thee Stallion, pride. Yeah, that, that is outstanding energy. Now, how do the elements actually come together? It really depends on the alignment that you really want to have. Now, for me to kind of bring it all together because I'm all over the place. They really can match up for anybody any way that they see fit for it to be in this message here. Um, when it come to it, because I'm just pulling out what's going on. I'm just doing a little general one for all elements. Um, I try to always continue to do my readings to help people. I try to be as neutral as I possibly can with the way that you can interpret tarot cards, oracle cards, and astrology and elements and whatever background that you come from. I just really set up the design to try to help people out, even including myself, um, when it comes to a lot of these messages and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this. I'm going to just shuffle these up, and then we're just going to pull 3 cards from the deck. May the universe have the proper 3 cards lined up from the top. I'm going to take 2 from the top and 1 from the bottom. And that's going to conclude it. I thank everybody who get the opportunity to come and see. I wonder how y'all year's been. 2024 is coming in kind of tight, fast. A little bit of turbulence is here for me and stuff. But hopefully the plane lands safely. And I will see what happens as 2024 come along this way. So here we go. I'm going to hold it like this so we all see it together. Final message. This looks like it is the 3 of the Empress. So we're talking about the Empress. So we're talking about the growth and management. I say this deck is unique. All right. And we have who? What number is this? 17, the Star. The Empress is the Star. And the Shadow card. What we have? The Matriarch, Queen of Discs. The Empress is the Star and the Matriarch. Then they go all the way back to crystals and herbs. Well, I did use a lot of feminine, yeah. I do have a lot of balancing going out with a lot of feminine energy in me right now. The Empress is the Star and the Matriarch. And we got respect, superstition. It's about to be a nice little interesting gender revealment coming through. There's going to be a change in gender stratification categories. I don't know. That's going to be the major change that going to happen going into 2024. All right, everybody. Thank you.